Thank you so much. It's so great to be here in Sydney. Very exciting to be gigging and travelling again. Like a lot of comedians, I kind of had to mourn my career during the pandemic. I had a very big newspaper come to review my show at the start of 2020. They said, Brodie Snook is going places. Yeah, Centrelink. Back of the queue, baby. I had to move back in with my mum for a little bit in 2020, which is fine. We're close. We've got a very good relationship. I mean, once she punched me in the face, but that's because I Shazammed a song at a funeral. For the curious among you, it was Smack That by Akon. The pandemic, it changed a lot of things. I ended my engagement recently. Thanks for your support. I just knew I wasn't the marrying kind when I Googled how to have a feminist wedding. And Google was like, chic pantsuits to rock while legally binding yourself to a straight man for all eternity. When we were filling in the wedding registration paperwork, I had to write down what my father does. Then had to pay $100 for new forms after I wrote, play golf and have affairs. I don't understand these wives who are like, my husband is my best friend. My husband is my best friend. I don't want that. I want a best friend who I can send a photo of a period clot to with the caption, suck shit, beat this. P.S. Can I borrow your NutriBullet? I want to make guac. I'm no good with ending relationships, though. You can count my breakups by how many pairs of white jeans I own. Because when my heart is broken, I like to channel Kath Day Night. Shopping after a breakup is never a good idea. There should be worldwide legislation in place that states you are not allowed within 100 yards of a Zara until you stop using the phrase, I mean, I respect his choice, but he'll regret it. There should be the same regulations in retail that we have in nightclubs. I want a bouncer at the checkout. I want a jacked up ex-con with a throat tattoo who gets to decide if I'm of sound mind enough to purchase low-rise cargo pants. I want to make it to the front of the queue at H&M, recently dumped, clutching a sequined bolo tie, hot pink cowboy hat and snakeskin boots. Deranged Cowgirl is in this summer. Instead of needing my ID to let me through, checkout bouncer needs to see the last 3 songs I've played on Spotify. He's there like, Skinny Love, Bon Iver. Stay With Me, Sam Smith. Someone Like You, Adele. Sorry, love, not today. Come back when you're in the Miley Cyrus Flowers phase. One positive of having most of life's plans cancelled was that I didn't have to attend shit that I was dreading attending, okay? A baby shower is my idea of a highly fucked time. Their customs are weird, right? It's like The Handmaid's Tale if the uniform had to be purchased at Country Road. My first problem with a baby shower is that the only alcohol permitted is Pimm's. Your dead shit boyfriend doesn't pull out, and now I've got to spend my Sunday pretending I know what a swaddle is. I'll have a double whiskey, thanks. Secondly, it's an outdated celebration at which it's apparently acceptable for a firing squad of glossy-lipped strangers, all called Alyssa, to ask child-free people the question we haven't even had the audacity to ask ourselves. So do you want to have a baby? Why is this interrogation okay at a baby shower? Did you go to a funeral and ask someone how they want to die? And if we say we don't want kids, the Alyssas, they clap back. But who's going to look after you when you're old? You think we're going to get old? Watch the news, fuckhead. We are 2 years away from cannibalism. And we're standing here talking about which brand of formula you should use. Start them on solids, I reckon. Plump the little fucker up. The Alyssas, they pipe up again though, don't they? Oh, you'll change your mind. Mate, that's what I'm worried about. My permanent decision-making skills are unreliable. I've got my surname tattooed on my groin. Because that's what you want next to your cooch for all eternity. Your dad's name. Look, I don't want kids, right? But I am at the age where my body is trying to trick me into thinking that I do. Every time I see a cute child in public, my womb makes the same noise as the Jumanji drums. But I would have a painfully average kid. There is no way I am birthing the next child genius. I once keyed my own car while I was trying to get away from a wasp. That laugh, not quite worth the paint job, to be honest with you. I actually was. I was a mum for a little bit. But I quit that fucking job. I'll explain. You guys are like, ooh, she's got big leave a baby at the hospital energy. And thank you, I do. No, I was in a relationship with a single dad. He had a young daughter, right? And it was really weird at first, but eventually she just felt like my own personal worst nightmare. No, she was beautiful. She was 6. Her name was Ivy, appropriately, because she was fucking poison. Having a child in the mix definitely affected the relationship. Whenever she came to stay with us, he would get so weird, right? Like he would not let me call him daddy anymore. And he moved all of the chemicals to the top of the cupboard. It's just like, wow, you've never tried to stop me from drinking bleach. Turns out if you Google how to make your boyfriend worried you're going to drink bleach, then Lifeline ring you. Thank you so much. I'm Brodie Snook. Good night.